Hi guys, Dave here with another Burnley Football Manager episode. We're now into February. In this episode we're going to go through February and March matches with the live commentary of the Manchester United game. We're going to quickly look at the schedule again, as we did at the end of the last episode, and we have won in the last 5 in all competitions. Obviously a bit of a tough run here. Arsenal, Chelsea, Arsenal again, and then United. But United at home got smashed against them earlier in the season. Had that as a live commentary, lost 5-0 away. Out of interest, I don't think we've won a live commentary game, bar the Stoke game, which first game of the season. Who else have we played live commentary? Chelsea we didn't win. United we didn't win. Spurs we didn't win. Liverpool we drew. City we didn't win. Did I play Spurs again on live com? Lost 4-1 on that one. Yeah, and we've only won one game. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, we've got United now. I'm actually going to try out a new formation for this one too. I'm going to actually run through all the transfers. We were trying to get Ryan Mason in on loan. That didn't go through in the end. I didn't go through the players who left in the end. All these guys have gone out on loan. We ended up selling Kevin Long on New Year's Day. Sorry about that. On New Year's Day, we didn't think that we would get I think that was already confirmed, before the last episode. Sorry about that, I just plugged my charger in. Jaden Hall, we just released on a free. His contract was up in January anyway. Now he's got on trial at Hyde, so he'll probably end up joining there. We obviously sold Danny Ings to Everton for 2.1 million. He's shot up in value now. He's already scored 1 in 3 games. Come off the bench in 2. Loaned out Connor Mitchell and Matt Gilks. For some reason, City put a bid in for him. Obviously, we got rid of him. He's already in the under-21s. So I doubt he'll play any games either. He never played for us. So yeah, we'll go into the game. I'll show you this new formation. Anyway, we've got United. They're the favourites. Obviously, Michael Keane can't play. And Dean Marnie, he's out of the squad too. I'll just quickly skip that. So I'll just go for our team first with this new look formation. It's like a 4-2-1-3. We're using wing backs too. So Ross Wallace is going to start at left wing back. Shackle and Duff as the centre backs, and Trippier as the right wing back. Jones and Arfield in midfield. Eagles at attacking mid. Boyd, Griffiths and Sordell up front. I think the only real gamble here is Lee Griffiths starting up front. Obviously he hasn't shone too much, but the rest of those players, Boyd, Sordell, Eagles, have been quite impressive. Obviously Dave Jones has been pretty solid this season too, and Wallace hasn't played much either. The 2 wing backs could be a bit of a gamble too. On our bench, Heaton, Ward, Kylie Vokes, Ben Mee, Katsouranis and Barnes. So we do have a good bench there. United playing like a 4-3-1-2. Lindegaard's actually starting in goal ahead of De Gea. Shaw, Vertonghen, Phil Jones and Raphael at the back. I think that's the same back four they started with against us earlier in the season. I said I wasn't convinced by it, but Raphael ripped us to shreds. Di Maria, Gundogan and Carrick in the middle. Januzaj just ahead of them, and Falcao and Van Persie up front. They bench De Gea, Johnny Evans, Herrera, Young, Blind, Rojo and Ryan Shawcross. Let the assistant do that. Quickly mute there. Pressures on the opposition. Remind the players of that. Go out there and press everyone. Oh, bollocks. Never mind. Yeah, so let's hope here. Alright, we're at home, Turf Moor. We've been quite impressive at home anyway. Might be good having Wallace at that left wing back, because he is quite attacking anyway. A bit of a pointless highlight there anyway. Shackle's already been booked early on here, but here's Raphael, finds Van Persie, Januzaj into Di Maria. On the left-hand side, Shaw's got a bit of room. Good ball in, and I think Van Persie's made it 1-0 within 4 minutes here. And United lead. I'm not going to judge the formation on this game, because United I think they are top of the league anyway, doing really well. With Van Persie and Falcao up front. Obviously Rooney in there too. Van Persie and Falcao just heads over. I think this month I'll use this formation a bit and see how it goes. Here's Ross Wallace anyway. Free kick blocked, and it comes back out to Wallace, who loses out to Falcao. And United might break here. That was the end of the highlight again. Are we on key highlights? Oh, we're on extended, that's why. And Percy shoots wide too. And go on key now and get the more clear ones in. Hopefully, using the free strikers, hopefully grab some more goals. I think that's what we've been lacking. Valdez, a long ball forward. Sordell actually brought it down quite well. Trippier He's done well, but Luke Shaw and Di Maria win the ball back. Falcao down this left-hand side. A bit of room for United here. Boyd's picked it back up, tried to clear it. It got blocked, and Falcao to Michael Carrick, and it's 2-0. Valdez probably should have saved that, to be fair. But again, we just cannot clear our lines, and that's been a problem of ours this season, to be fair. It was George Boyd on this occasion and lost out. Here's Raphael, though. Januzaj in the middle finds Van Persie again, and Falcao, and they're ripping us to shreds again. 3-0. Oh, he's offside, though. What are we going to do? Trippier into Arfield. Might have to go back to our old formation second half. Jones, unless we can grab a goal. Eagles has spotted Wallace on this left-hand side. A decent ball in would be good. He's found Eagles, Arfield, and Sordell. Marvin Sordell again. He's been so good for us as a replacement for Danny Ings. And it's just working. I wasn't convinced. He's popped up. I think that's his third goal since Ings has left. And it's a really good finish. And to be fair, he's already scored in less than a month what Ings had scored from the start of the season for us. So, no, he scored 3 and Ings scored 5. So he's almost there. So we're doing well. We'll keep it how it is. I think by the lapse of concentration at the back, we've done all right to only concede 2. I conceded 3, but obviously 1 got disallowed. We've won it back anyway, and there's the end of the play. We're 5 minutes now into the second half here at Turf Moor. Duff book 2. Here's Di Maria, ball in. We're so bad at defending corners. Need to sort that out. We're so bad at it. Gundogan gets the goal and made it 3-1. Okay. What are we going to do? Might have to bring off Griffiths. I don't think Boyd's a striker, you know. Gundogan again. This time it's blocked. Raphael. Ball back in. Cleared away. Boyd again. Only half cleared. And I am going to go actually back to the old formation now. Go to advanced tactics and we'll sort that out. Okay. I've got to mess this about you. Yeah. Wallace. Yeah. I'm going to keep Sordell on. Bring off Griffiths. Bring on Katsaranis. Bring in more central. I don't think we need to play defensive. Make sure it's standard. Yeah. Probably bring on Vokes actually for Sordell. And we have got Kitely on the bench. We'll bring on Kitely in a bit anyway. Just make sure Vokes puts in a decent performance. Haven't seen much of Sam Vokes so far. Only the goal in the FA Cup against Shrewsbury, which has been a big impact so far. But obviously, player of his quality is Wallace. Out to Katsaranis. Boyd. Find Dave Jones. A 3-2. Come on, we're back in this now. We're back in this with 15 minutes to go. Okay, let's make that change now. Bring on Kylie. Now this is where we can get United. I only thought United had scored twice. I fully forgot about that third goal. So I thought it'd equalise then. Anyway, here's Raphael. Finds Carrick. Phil Jones. Januzaj. Falcao has done well. Raphael. Good ball in. Falcao could save from Valdez at the near post. Good distribution from Valdez. But obviously it's not come to anything there. 4 added minutes. Can we get anything? 20 seconds to go. Januzaj. Falcao heads wide. And that'll be that. 3-2. We put in a good shift, but obviously we haven't come away with anything. It's unfortunate because we did play quite well. 3-2 though. It's a lot better than 5-0, we've got to admit that anyway. We did play well. I think 7.6. Dave Jones, Sordell there, so yeah. So as you can see, Man U had 14 shots, we had 10. Very similar possession, so we did put in a good shift. United go back to the top with a game in hand too. We're now 13th in the league. West Brom, they can't overtake us with their game in hand. But yeah, we are doing alright. We could be doing better though. 13th. Realistically, obviously I'd be happy with 13th at the end of the season, especially as we were the favourites to finish bottom. If we can finish around 10th to 13th, I would be very, very happy with that. Of course, this team isn't my own really. I didn't have a lot of money. Valdez is the only real player I've brought in, and Eagles, but he was already here. They're the only key players now who are probably going to play more regularly. anyone that hasn't really played more than 10 games this season aren't really a key player for me, and I'll probably end up scrapping next season, to be honest. So we'll have a quick look at the fixtures and the rest of the games for this episode. Obviously we're going to the end of March there, so we've got this gap here. Southampton away, Newcastle home, Everton away, West Brom home, West Ham at home, and Hull at home. So we've got 3 home games in a row there. 4 home games, 2 away games. So that could be of benefit. We'll see how we did against them earlier in the season. Southampton, we ended up, I think we beat them, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we beat them 3-2. I remember that one. Ings, Kylie and Eagles got the goals there. Newcastle, we lost 3-1. Everton, we lost 1-0. West Brom, we won 3-2 as well. West Ham, I'm pretty sure we lost 3-1. And Hull, we did beat, 3-2 too. So, pretty narrow wins against teams we did win against. Obviously, Southampton are a good team. A win again would be nice. Newcastle, if we could get anything out of that game, good. Same with the Everton game. West Brom, again, I'd ideally want to beat. West Ham, I'd probably want to beat. And Hull, again, I want to beat. Next month is 3 games. Obviously, I want to beat QPR, I want to beat Palace. Don't think we'd get a result against City. And the last month as well, probably get 6 points out of that. So realistically, there are quite a few wins on the cards. Obviously, if there is a shock victory for us, then great. But I want to try and stick to those expectations which I've set out there. But I'll leave it here, and we'll now go on to the highlights, the game against Southampton. So as you can see, we went to St Mary's and got a 3-3 draw. Kostas Katsaranis opened the scoring for us. We got the lead. Then Harrison Reed, Jose Fonte and Dusan Tadic made it 3-1 Southampton. Quite deep into the second half, just 17 minutes left. Dave Jones got a goal back for us, and then quite dramatic circumstances, we've got the equaliser with Katsaranis getting it again. Possession again pretty equal. Southampton did have quite a few more shots than us, 2 more on target 2. Shane Long ended up as man of the match for them. We did go back to the different formation, the one that we've used for the majority of the season. We scrapped the one we used against United. We got a point, which obviously, it's kind of worked, but we haven't won in a long time now, and it is starting to get worrying. We'll have a look at the goals now anyway. So yeah, it started from a throw-in here for us. Jones found Boyd and Kitely with a good little ball across the goal mouth to find Katsaranis to give us the lead. Southampton here, again, good build-up from them. Started from a defensive free kick for them to get their goal. They worked hard for this, and they did play some good football, probably played better football than us on the day, really. In the first half anyway, we got outplayed for most of it. They're just keeping the ball really well here. The goal did eventually come here. Reed poked it past Victor Valdez again. The second, Shane Long hit the bar from a corner. Jose Fonte gave them the lead. A bit of a build-up for their third goal, but we'll skip towards the goal. Came here, Shane Long, Pella, found Ward-Prowse. Valdez really poor goalkeeper, should have held it, and Tadic put it away to make it 3-1. When it was started to get a bit worrying, with 17 minutes to go, Dave Jones popped up with a goal. Boyd put a ball in, found Katsaranis. Arfield's ball found Jones. Thought it was Keane originally, but Jones had poked it past. And then here we had a booking. Southampton had the free kick. We picked it up here. Lee Griffiths, who came on as a sub, battled quite well there. But from a good chance for Southampton, to be fair, they just gave it away quite cheaply. Lee Griffiths here, not with the best ball, but Angela just shocking. And Katsaranis somehow managed to poke it past, and it made it 3-3. A really, really good way to finish the game off. Finally a point. We haven't had a point in a long, long while. Obviously we've played most of the big boys now, so we can go on to some of the other teams in and around us and hopefully grab some more points. So we'll go on to the next game now. In the next game we hosted Newcastle and unfortunately lost 2-3. Marvin Sordell opened the scoring for us, but De Jong, Sami Amiobi and Ferreira grabbed goals for Newcastle. Chris Eagles scored with just over 15 minutes to go, and I thought, again, it could have been another 3-3, but it did finish 3-2 in the end. Sammy Amiobi went off as a sub in the 80th minute, ended up getting man of the match anyway. We had a very similar amount of shots. We had 14, they had 13. Again, we're not getting enough on target. We only had 4 on target. Newcastle had the majority of the possession, 57% to 43. We'll have a look at the goals now. So the first goal came from a throw-in here. Ben Mee found Sordell, and he gave it back to me then to Jones. Katsuranis found Arfield, a really good ball in, and Sordell again popping up with another goal. Newcastle's goal to make it 1-1 came the right mid there, number 11 didn't latch onto it quick enough. Ryan Taylor's ball was blocked, and Yamat's ball was perfect for De Jong to put into the back of the net. They then took the lead just before half-time. Ferreira couldn't beat Keane in the air, but it fell to De Jong. Found Ryan Taylor again, playing quite well on that right-hand side. Yamat gave it to Sissoko. Newcastle keeping the ball quite well. Little knock on, and Ferreira found Amiobi from like a ridiculous angle. Managed to pop it in to make it 2-1 to Newcastle. They made it 3-1. Krul's long ball. Ferreira couldn't quite win it. Shackle did, but it again fell to Sissoko. Ryan Taylor found Jack Cole back. Ferreira did well there to just watch his run in the middle there. Sammy Amiobi found him perfectly with a great ball. Valdez beat in again at the near post. We did manage to get another goal, but obviously it wasn't enough. Katsuranis found Eagles, a beautiful finish from Chris Eagles to make it 3-2, but that's how it finished in the end. Again, another win. It's on the verge of worrying now, the amount of games we've gone without a win. And obviously we can start to be sliding down the table now, so we need to start picking up some results soon. Let's go on to the next match now and see how we did. So we've now gone 9 games without a win. Everton are the latest team to beat us. It ended up 4-2. Kevin Morales opened the scoring. George Boyd actually made it 1-1. Eto'o scored for Everton, and then we did make it 2-2 just before half-time. But Everton did end up winning the game. Eto'o getting 2 more to secure his hat-trick. Obviously, Eto'o also got man of the match, despite getting subbed off in the 74th minute. Again, we had over 10 shots, which is always good. A lot more on target this time round, but obviously Everton made theirs count more than us. We had very equal possession as well, as we had 51%. We'll have a quick look at the goals from Goodison Park. So obviously the first goal came courtesy of an Everton throw-in. It started from there anyway. The long ball forward, found Christian Atsu on the left-hand side. Gave it back to Barry here. Distance long ball towards Atsu. And he crossed it in and found Morales at the back post. We were getting done by crosses quite a lot recently. And Victor Valdez just not getting across quick enough. Did make it 1-1, another corner, just causing so much issues. Kitely found Boyd. We did get the equaliser. Valdez, for their second goal, started off the move here. Boyd into Dean Marnie. Scarfield gave the ball away quite cheaply. Trippier did win it back. Baines beat Kylie to the ball there. Tim Howard played in Jagielka here. Osman into the middle. Stones picked up on the right hand side. Him and Morales combining quite well there. Giving Ward something to think about. A good ball and another good header from Samuel Eto'o to make it 2-1. But again, another corner causing so much issues. Kylie gave it back out to Boyd. Good ball in. Arfield's original shot was blocked. We penned them in still though. We got them, pumped the ball straight back up. Keane and Shackle actually combining quite well. We did lose it. Marnie won it back. Sordell found Scott Arfield, who poked it past Tim Howard. After half-time now, we did go in at half-time 2-2. But James McCarthy's original shot was saved quite comfortably by Victor Valdez. Shackle and Valdez, a cheeky 1-2 there. Long ball again. Sordell didn't win it. There was about 3 Everton players up against him. Atsu found John Stones, another good ball in, and Eto'o beating us in the air again with another header to make it 3-2 Everton. They did go on to wrap it up in style. Obviously, Eto'o's hat-trick. He knocked it back to Barry there. Osman found Eto'o again. Passed it to Morales. Run again. And another cross and another goal. Valdez just can't seem to be saving those. We did play, obviously, with that tactic. I think we are going to have to change for the next match. Obviously, we're into March now. We need to start picking up results quickly. We'll change the tactic to one with 3 strikers. We'll see how it goes now. And hopefully we can pick up some more goals and get some finally get a result. So obviously we've got 3 home matches on the trot now, and we need to make them count. The first one we did, we ended up getting a 3-2 win over West Bromwich Albion. Ross Wallace, who actually started this game, opened the scoring. Chris Eagles made it 2-0. Yusuf Malumbu made it 2-1, but Lee Griffiths gave us a 3-1 lead, his first goal for the club, and Craig Dawson got a consolation for them in the 86th minute. Had a bit more possession than West Brom on the day, 15 shots and 11 of which is on target, which is a key stat there, obviously putting the goals away. Lee Griffiths actually finished up getting man of the match. He had a very, very good game. But anyway, we will have a look at the goals. So obviously we had a foul there, but Ross Wallace lined up the free kick, and he put it away beautifully into the far corner there to make it 1-0. We did obviously double our lead quite quickly. Trippier won the header there. Sordell and Griffiths. Good long ball towards Jutkiewicz. Wallace. Ball in towards Jutkiewicz. Found Wallace again. Ball in. Chris Eagles. Bang. 2-0. West Brom obviously did get one back. Pocognoli ball in. Varela saved by Tom Heaton, who I brought in. I dropped Victor Valdez because I haven't been convinced with him since his joining. He's not kept a clean sheet. Jones found Vokes and Griffiths. What a finish to make it 3-1. 72nd minute. Beautiful curler from Lee Griffiths, and obviously Craig Dawson again from a corner. Varela back to Pocognoli, and Dawson came running in and gave it the ball into the back of the net. West Brom obviously we beat them 3-2 earlier in the season. I think we've beaten them 3-2 now. A very crucial victory, and we can go on to the next game now using the same formation because obviously it's got us 3 points, and hopefully it will work in the next game. At home again to West Ham, we ended up getting a 4-2 victory using the same formation. I brought Victor Valdez back into the side. Obviously he's conceded again, but Chris Eagles opened the scoring for us. Stuart Downing equalised. Ross Wallace with an instant reply, and then Sordell scoring again straight after. Enner Valencia made it 3-2, but Lee Griffiths again wrapping up the victory. Look how many shots we had though in this game. 26 and 16 on target, which is another crucial part. Smashed them. We had 62% possession. We were so good today. But Ross Wallace ended up getting man of the match. He's come into the team and he's playing really well, to be honest. Enner Valencia also put in a good shift for them, but other than that, they just didn't have a good game at all. We'll have a look at the 6 goals now. Started from a throw in here for our first goal. Trippier found Arfield. Back to Trippier onto the edge of the box to Michael Keane. And Eagles put it away. Eagles have been such a good signing, I feel. He's popped up with so many goals this season. I only signed him for a backup, and he's come into the team and been superb. Valencia here found Zarate from a throw-in. He got the ball in. Downing popped up and beat Valdez again. He's just so bad at saving. Shots coming in, headers coming in from crosses, you know. 2-1. Ross Wallace again with a free kick. Scored one in the last game and made it 2-1 here to us. Skip this highlight a bit towards the goal. Came back out to Shackle here. Dean Marnie. George Boyd found Eagles again onto the edge of the box to Trippier. Brought it in, and Sordell smashed it to make it 3-1. He's been very good since being a replacement for Danny Ings as Marvin Sordell. West Ham got themselves back in the game to make it 3-2. Cresswell found Valencia at the near post, and again another cross, another header, and Valdez fails to save. We did obviously wrap it up again. Lee Griffiths ended up getting the goal, another goal for him, 2 in as many games. Eagles found Arfield, Sordell into Trippier, ball across, and Lee Griffiths heads it into the far post to make it 4-2. That's 2 wins on the bounce now. Very, very crucial. We picked up 6 points out of the last 2 games. We'll go on to the third game, the last game of the episode now, and see what we can do. Another home game, another win. We ended up being Hull 3-1. Lee Griffiths scoring his third goal in as many games. George Boyd made it 2. Sordell made it 3. And Andrew Robertson got Hull 1 back. It's a shame because obviously Victor Valdez still yet to get a clean sheet. We've only kept 3 clean sheets all season. We had a lot of possession, 58%, 15 shots 2. Ross Wallace getting man of the match again. I think he got popped up with a couple of assists this game. None of their players were outstanding, but we can look at the goals now. First goal came from a Ross Wallace throw-in. He throwed it into Dave Jones here. Back to Wallace, good ball in. Lee Griffiths, touch and bang to make it 1-0. It was 1-0 at half-time, 2-0. Wallace corner was blocked. Boyd won it back, gave it to Eagles here, found Keane. Back to Trippier, long ball towards Wallace again. He got his second assist, pass to Boyd, who turned and shot to make it 2-0. The third goal came here in the 65th minute. Jason Shackle found Jones, found Marnie there, tried to find Trippier on the right hand side. Marnie found Sordell, and Griffiths back to Wallace again. Eagles, Trippier into the box, Marvin Sordell scoring again. Hull obviously got their consolation. Ball came in, Huddleston save, Sagbo played it back to Robertson to make it 3-1. And that was the final score. Big result for us in the end. We'll look where it finishes is in the league at the end of March. We're into April now, and we are 12th. 11 wins, 5 draws, 15 losses, -9 goal difference. And we've got 38 points. Pretty comfortable 12 points away from the relegation zone. Anyway, 3 points from the top half of the table, so not so bad. Obviously, we're on a bit of a run now. Anyway, looking at the schedule, we've got 7 games left. QPR, City, Palace, Leicester, Tottenham, Villa and Liverpool. I think the only 2 harder games are City, Liverpool, obviously actually Spurs as well. City, Spurs, Liverpool. Other games I feel we should get results out of. Obviously look at this horrible run here, but we picked up the 3 results here, 3-2, 4-2, 3-1. So 1-3, lost 1 in March. Hopefully we can get a few more results, get another win against QPR to make it 4 on the bounce. And that will give us a bit more confidence for the City game, who are 4th in the league at the moment. Someone has requested that I make shorter episodes. I think I will do shorter episodes next season. Obviously, it doesn't take long to go through all the highlights. So we probably do a live comment, a separate episode. A live comment its own could be 10 minutes on its own. And then the results in a separate episode. I'll start listing them a bit better now, putting the season and what episode it is on each video. So when we are into Season 2, all the Season 1 episodes will have Season 1 next to them. So no one gets mixed up really. I'll have thumbnails as well to the videos now, so it's easier to identify videos. But let me know what you think. Should I have shorter episodes or keep it long? All feedback is appreciated really. Sordell is our top goal scorer now with 9 goals. Anyway, Kylie 12 goals. He was the top assister in the league. Is that still the case? Yeah, he is level with Eden Hazard, which is a great stat to be fair. So anyway, I'll end the episode there. A decent episode. Well, apart from all those losses, we've ended it quite well anyway. 38 points, sitting in 12th there. Pretty sure we're not going to get relegated now. It's unlikely. We've got QPR next game. Probably go through April. Could actually, I might just finish the season. Yeah, I might just finish the season next episode. Get QPR, City, Palace. Or yeah, we'll do all those, and then I might do the last game of the. I'll do all those as highlights, and then do Liverpool as a live comment at the end of the episode. So the next episode is going to be a long one, but there you go. And then we finish the season. We can wrap it up then. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video anyway. Of course, if you liked it, leave a like. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and leave any feedback in the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.